Here we are, September something, 4th?
6th.
September 6th, DF95, Texas State Championships, Lakewood Yacht Club, Seabrook, Texas, Main Street, location. First B Fleet seating race. Little look at the venue here. As we get 40 seconds to the bell.
26, you're in Heat B. You're in B.
As we line up for the start. Get folks on the water, 20 seconds. Boats spread out on the line nicely. Chuck LeMahieu, 4 boats down in the number 1 boat. Got some clean air, shoots out front. Got William Romulo, the San Antonio in the 7-6 boat. 104, I think Mr. Steve Lambert, old broken wing Lambert, getting his shoulders fixed. 33 is a new guy I met, lives across the street, forgetting his name right now. As we head up to the windward mark for the first rounding. As looks like the guys who fell down the line did a good job. Gonna come screaming in on port. William gets on to starboard first. As the skippers get in the way, head for that green windward mark. Some damn it fouls being committed. As 1-5, I think that's Mr. Mike Feldman out front, the B Fleet seating race, asserting his male dominance quickly. As Mike in the 1-5 boats out front, got William Romulo, 7-6 on his hip, and somebody on the outside, silver hull, looks who?
175.
Looky who? Mr. Bar Batzer, the 175, hiding his sales numbers from the press here. Mr. Brian New Baby Shores in the 117 yellow boat, I believe. As we head down to our leeward gates from the Shaky Cam Video Productions, as Joe Roddy likes to name me. Looks like Mr. Mike, via Michigan, via Florida, is in Texas for the weekend with his son. As we head back upwind for the first time, or second time if you count the start. A lot of people opting for the outside. Somebody came on the inside, I believe. Mr. William Romulo here on the bulkhead. Gaining a little height on the fleet. See if he can cover him. Looks like Mr. Mike Feldman goes on the outside in the 1-5, but tacks quickly. See if he can stay in front of William. William's got the starboard love. Mike backs down, tacks away. Maybe could have made the cross, maybe not. We'll let the internet experts tell us whether Mike did the right thing. As we head back upwind, got Mr. Chuck LeMahieu here hugging the wall. Number 1, one of the founders of our Dragonflight class here in the United States. As Mike falling in line behind William. As we head up to the windward mark. second time. If you're in the lead, you can come in on port. Nobody gives you any problem. Further back in the fleet, you better get on starboard. You're going to have problems. As William stays out front in his blue, yellow, red Romanian Crusher, I think. As Mike and William head downwind, Mike does a nice rounding. Gets a little puff, rolls over the outside of William. As Mike heads downwind in the 1.5 boat. William in the 7.6. Mr. Barbatzer. 175, can't see sail numbers, but the yellow boat here in 4th, Mr. Brian Shores, 117, 5th, Peter Feldman in the 4.2, 541, is that Mr. Bill Betts, I think. So I'm learning sail numbers here. As we head back into our leaders, look like Mike says, William, young man, let me show you the way around the race course. As they head into the leeward gates. Like
4 up and 4 down?
as they split the marks, let's see who pays.
Yeah, well, not for the first
Mike
couple.
going to the side where he can get on to starboard first. Probably the good bet. Mike was out front anyways. This is 1.5. Looks like he's holding on. Mr. Barbatzer tacking on the 1.75, trying to squeak second. Looks like William's going to get it. Bar in third. Brian Shores in 4th. Peter Feldman 5th. 9, I think that's Todd Kirikow. Sorry, Todd, I always massacre your last name. There's baby daddy Brian. Chuck LeMahieu. And I kind of lost track. All right, that was B Fleet seating race. Two Bravo, Saturday, F95.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
992, 11.
And we're off.
992, 11. 11's clear.
I think what he means is over early. OCS on course side
541.
as we head upwind. Mr. Steve Lambert, straight out of the emergency room, not the emergency room, the operating room, has bionic shoulders. And he is driving up hard the inside in the 104 boat. 3-3 boat. Local sailor. I'll ask his name again because I'm... And then we've got Mr. Chuck LeMahieu in the 1 boat. As my blockers get here. Let's see if I can find a spot. As Mr. Todd, or no, who's that? Who's in the 9 boat? Oh yeah, Todd Kirikow in the 9 boat, leading the charge. Won the practice race. Took that straight to B Fleet.
If you can, that'd be good.
Number 7 boat. As we head downwind, Shaky Cam Studios. Check in with our leader, the red boat, number 9, Todd Kirikow. Where's he from? Sandy, Texas, I think. Number 7 boat, fluorescent pink Not sure who that is. Okay, Mr. Kevin Hayes in the silver boat in 5th place, 998. Yes, we've got a runaway boat needing a rescue. As Chris Macaluso paddles strong upwind in the kneeling position for the drama to unfold. Got a boat launched without the radio on. Always wiggle that rudder, kids, before you put the boat in. Because if you launch your boat without it on, Chris has to paddle. That'll make Chris grumpy. As Mr. Todd in the 9 boat in 1st place. And it looks like Chuck LeMahieu in the number 1 boat has moved into 2nd place. Big flying fish out there. Kevin Hayes, says Chuck, not on my pond. Gonna roll over the top of him in the 998. As Todd is off for a Sunday sail.
Don't jinx me.
All by himself.
I just want to beam myself over.
They say get out front and don't let people pass you is how you do this, kids.
I wasn't saying to tack. I was just saying we're getting screwed over here.
Yeah, well.
All right. As Chuck and Kevin exchange race strategy notes as we head upwind. As tack on the starboard. The rest of the fleet coming in, squirting in front of Chuck and Kevin. As Todd uses that to his advantage just to as the wayward boat is back in motion. Where'd Todd go? There's Todd in 1st place. Looks like Mr. Kevin Hayes. Hayes rigging. 998. He used to have a purple boat. Now he's got a silver boat. I guess he decided he didn't want to be a Huskies fan. There's Mr. Brig North, Dallas, Texas. The 1-1 boat in 3rd place of our B fleet. Followed by the 3-3. Starts with a C. Oh wait, I got Kevin confused with somebody else. Never mind my rambling brain. As Todd heads back upwind for a 2nd time.
Yeah, tie it up right there if you can. Let's pick it up, get out of the water. Grab one in, I'll grab the other. We'll stay right there on the wood.
Todd comes in for the finish. I get distracted by who knows what. It's actually the 2-6 boat that was in 2nd place. Brig North in 3rd. Our B fleet, those are the bump ups.
It's out of the way of the fleet. I think it's a good spot.
So Chuck LeMahieu is going to make it up unless Kevin gets a squirt and he doesn't.
998. 541.
Joe Roddy in the 6-6 boat. Sir Lambert, glorious start, and shuffle back. All right, on to A fleet. All right, A fleet race, 30 seconds to go. Boys are lining up. A little shot of the venue here. And we're off. Pretty spread out on the line. Guy's looking for an excuse. As the deck unravels, looks like Tony Gonzalez up there in the 5-1 boat, yellow boat, out front. The skippers come flying by. And then the green buoy, so definitely the pin end was favored. As we head downwind, Tony makes it to the offset first, followed by the other yellow boat, Mr. Brian Shores, the 117. Brig North in the 1-1. Peter Feldman in the 4-2 in fourth place. Chris Macaluso. The sorta sponsored Monster Energy Green 3 heading downwind with Steve Landau. His traditional 1-2 punch numbers. As we head downwind here, Seabrook, Texas. Head into Leeward Gates, and I try to figure out good spots to stand for filming. This is maybe not a good one because I get to see lots of people's backs. I'm standing here by the garbage can.
I can go home, sit in the air conditioning.
Tony and Brian ran to the outside. Brig follows. Peter right behind them. So 1, 2, 3, 4 going to the outside. Mr. Landau coming to the inside. Let's see where they cross. See if Steve makes up some ground. Can't see Steve yet. There's Steve in the 1-2. As Tony tacks onto port, heading upwind. Steve and Peter on port here, making some gains, and Mr. Shores higher than anybody, but further behind. Brig North right behind him. Here's Steve Landau on the 1-2, Peter Feldman, the 4-2. Giving up some ground to Tony Gonzalez in the 5-1. Tony's giving up some ground to them as they get lifted. Brian and Brig are committed to the high road. Nothing they can do there except keep pointing at the mark. And Shaky Cam Video Productions puts out another classic here from Seabrook, Texas. Oh, Brian in the high road. Looks like wins. 171 as Brian shuffles up to first place. Mr. Macaluso is praying for some lift to get around that mark. A little squirt around it, makes it. Puts off for some speed. Looks like Brig and Tony, second and third there. Chris in fourth. Peter Feldman in fifth. Head back downwind. Brian Clean Living Shores out front in the 117. Oh, Brig North challenging Tony for the number 2 spot. 5-1 and 1-1. Brig gets a little puff, squirts out. Tony squirts back. Squirt match. As Chris says, you guys slow yourself down. I'll sail on by when the moment's right. Just laying in wait. Head down to Leeward Gate here. As Brian elects to go outside. 117. Chris Macaluso to the inside. See what pays. Outside paid for Brian. Brian's port ley line to the mark. Crossing the fleet on port. Looks like Brian's going to hold on to it. Chris
117.
might have gained a spot or two.
3.
Nice job, Chris.
1-1. 4-2.
There's your top 5.
I think you pull that shit off me. You let that lane finish it even more. 1-2. 9. 7-6.
20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. A fleet race. Maybe 4? I'm not quite sure. But I know it's A fleet because I'm stuck in B fleet. A little different perspective here behind the line, behind the lured gate. We'll see what we can get as they head upwind on the first lap. Line's pretty heavily skewed. Course heading off at an angle, so tough conditions here today. The Main Street venue for the race committee, but we're making the best of it. The mayor was down here. Kevin Work's done great. Kevin Hayes done great work with the city to make things happen. Let's test the powers of my Super Zoom. See who's out front. That's Tony Gonzalez in the 5-1 boat, windward mark first. Followed by Brian Shores, the other fast yellow boat. Followed by Bar Batzer in the 175. Kevin Hayes in the 998. Followed by Peter Feldman in the 4-2. As they head right at me downwind. Well, boats are coming in. Looks like I'm dead downwind as boats keep a sailing. Looks like Tony's staying in the lead in the 5-1 boat. Mr. Brian Shore is saying, "Eat my dirty air," trying to smother him. Tony's defending the inside, doesn't want to let anybody to his leeward. Don't want anybody sneaking in from behind. As Tony jibes over, heads into the
In the meantime, 42
Lord
sneaks
Gate.
around the whole group.
Yeah, Peter does that sometimes.
The Lord of the group.
There's Tony trying to lead this wire to wire around the leeward gate first. There's Peter Feldman choosing a different gate all by himself, trying the bulkhead route. As Mr. Bar Batzer, the 175, squeaks into second. Peter Feldman tacks pretty quickly, get away from that wall. As we head back upwind. Pretty calm here today for Texas conditions. Boats are moving, bouncing. No weeds, couple jumping fish. A few guys that forget to turn their radios on in their boat. Trying out the old days of free sailing. Doesn't work very well. So we track them down. Looks like the fleet's pretty evenly split. We got a group over here on the right side of the course. Group taking the high road. Fish are jumping. As we head back up to the windward mark for the next time. See how Tony does. There's Tony. I'm on the wrong buoy. There's Tony. Looks like Tony made it first. Sail number I can't read. Oh, is that Peter? Did Peter squeak in a second? You called it. Peter took the road last travel. He's got some gains on that upwind run. As we head back downwind, right at us again. Never know how these are going to look till we look later, because the teeny tiny viewfinder out in the bright sun does not make it easy on you. Tony in the 5-1 boat out front.
Do you know who 5-1 is?
Tony Gonzalez.
Stepped out. Set a good race.
Yep, get out front, clean air, don't let people pass you. Simple. Well, Tony opts for the inside here.
Shortest distance to the finish.
Stay away from the fleet. Got Peter in the 4-2. Little protest room discussion on the course. As Tony walks in for the win. As Peter looks like he's holding on to second. Brian Shores and Chuck LeMahieu in there. Lunch is served. I have to go race because I'm stuck in B Fleet. Got a 5th, which is a horrible spot. So you don't get a bump up. Oh, little port starboard there between Brig and Todd. As we head on to B Fleet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we are, A Fleet race, Saturday afternoon. Both spread out well on the line. Try another position here. Oh, hold on. Shaky Cam Productions once again. All right, sorry. Had to rotate the chair. As boys tack on to port. Heading upwind. Got Tony in the 5-1 boat. Joe in the 7 boat. Got Barr in the 175, a little above Tony. All right, hold the camera still, Dan. Hold it still. As we come to the inside, heading up to the windward mark. Joe tacking on the starboard. And deal with his problems early. It's like a green-orange course. Hopefully that's the right course. Got Steve Landau on the outside in the 1-2 boat. Brig North just crushed the B Fleet. Now he's out here crushing the A Fleet in the 1-1. Earl Campbell boat, number 11. Give Brig gets 15 minutes of fame here on the Shaky Cam Productions. Out in the lead of an A Fleet race. Texan State Championships. Screaming downwind. Crushing the competition. Kicking ass and taking names. Crushing souls. but some other folks have something to say about it, like the whole rest of the group here.
4-2 going left.
Got Steve
Yes, I
Landau.
am.
As we do this leeward mark rounding, the brig going to the outside, Steve Landau coming to the inside. As we head back upwind, got Peter Feldman in the 4-2 boat right behind Steve. There's Brian Big Daddy Shores in the 117. Heads back upwind.
Come on, Chris.
As pleasantries are exchanged, head back up to the windward mark. Say fleet race. Check back in with our leaders. I think he's out there, Mr. Brig North. Leading the B fleet race. Bumped a buoy, went to 5th, got an extra B fleet race, won that. Now he's back in A. There's Brig in the 1-1 out there. Got Chris Macaluso trying to sneak up. Inside over here in the 3 boat. The rest of the fleet works the middle. Yeah, this looks like Brig gets there first. Off to the offset. Zoom in, Dan, for crying out loud. The red boat got in front of, is that Todd Carico? Sorry, Todd, I mess your name up about every single time. One of these days I'll get it right. Mr. Steve Landau in 3rd in the 1-2 boat. Some walkers on the path. Setting me up, Brig. Where's Brig? Out in clean air, giving you your point in the sun. Mr. Brig North. Missing the oil derrick on the sails. Also missing the blue hull. Not sure. Got Todd in the 9 boat in 2nd. Tony Gonzalez in 3rd. Mr. Mike Feldman out there, the 1-5. Getting passed by Chuck LeMahieu on the outside. Steve Landau trying to work with the peloton out here. Leading them out. Looks like he's hanging on to 3rd. As I got to maneuver some guys. Steve comes to the inside.
Need room 15. Need room. 11.
Nice Brig with the win.
Starboard 7. Thank you. Starboard shock. Oh, 117, protest 1. 9.
As we head back to the finish line.
1-2. Thank you. Thanks, Mary. 4-2. Room. Got it. 3-5-1. 175. 1-5.
Tight finish.
1-7, 7-6.
And bottom 4. Back to B fleet.
11.
All right, and we're off.
11 square.
William 7-6 boat doing the coveted port tack start, but behind the fleet. We'll see how it works out. As we head upwind, I try yet another filming location. Got William Romulo, a Romanian crusher in the 7.6 boat, red, yellow, blue. Chris Macaluso in the 3 boat. As we head up, I forget what they said, maybe green, orange? Maybe where they're headed. As the rest of the fleet works middle of the course. Got Peter Feldman in the 4.2 boat, Tony Gonzalez in the 5.1, crossing folks on port. Williams take the road less traveled. It's kind of working out. So he's back in the hunt. Orange, green. As Tony and Peter head around the mark together. Try a little zoom, Dan. Got my readers on. It's Peter and Tony. Skerfluffle around the offset. Then we got Mr. Brian Shores sneaking up on the inside there, the 117. Rounded with power and speed, right up there with the leaders. As Mr. Mike Feldman is now in the mix too. Doing some team sailing with his son. Peter's out front. Mike in the 1.5 boat. Brian Shores, 171, always going fast. As our leaders head downwind, Tony Gonzalez regroups, has a chat with the crew, tells them they're not working hard enough. Need to get us back in this race. William in the 7.6 in 5th place. As we head down the leeward gate, Mr. Brian Shores is there first. They split the gates. Peter goes the outside, Brian on the inside. Let's see who gets it right. Peter looks like he's out in the pressure. Brian's doing a flyby for the fans.
I'll do a turn, Kevin.
As Peter tacks onto port. Brian tacks back.
Turn's complete.
As, oh no, Peter gets hung up on the mark. So our analyzing which gate experiment has failed. Peter's off the mark as he lets the rest of the fleet catch up. Brian Shores in the 117 heading out there. Got a cool pack over here teaming up. Big North, Rod Sturgis out of Arizona, driving his way back from the East Coast. Figured he'd stop in Texas. Said it was only a couple hundred more miles. Come over and race model boats. So we got Rod here. Region 8 representative. As check back in on Brian. Brian in the 117. Out in front. Peter got hung up to the mark, but seems like he might be back in it. As orange windward mark, green offset. Brian heads downwind first, followed by Peter. Clawed his way back to second, the 4.2 boat. And hot on his heels is his dad, Mr. Mike Feldman, in the 1.5 boat. So it's father-son racing going out here today. Steve Landau coming to crush their dreams in the 1-2 boat. Father-son podium might be in jeopardy. As Peter and Mike exchange notes downwind, say, hey, let's go catch up to that yellow boat. Brian. As the boys are sailing fast. Got Brian Shores in 117 first. Team Feldman in second and third. Steve Landau in fourth. Tony Gonzalez 51 fifth. I need to grab in a different spot. And we got Brian powering towards the finish line. And 117 comes the rest of the fleet. It's like Peter, even with the buoy debacle, even with buoy gate, gets a second. Nice job, Peter. Followed by his dad, Mike, in the 1-5 boat. Tony Claus into fourth. It's like Brigg is trying to hold off Steve for fifth, which he does. As Kevin Hayes comes in, Chuck LeMahieu, Chris Macaluso in the 3, William Romulo in the 4-6. And that's a wrap.
Beefly too.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. B Fleet race brought to you by Dan Stayed in A Fleet. Chris Macaluso testing out some speed secrets. Keelless, bubbleless boat. Found out it doesn't work. As the B Fleeters head upwind. 2-6 boat. Alex controlling the fleet. Showing his local dominance. Didn't it have a handle on the front earlier?
It used to.
Is that with Chris's keel on the bottom? All right, back to racing. B Fleeters.
You gotta watch the fin.
So then we need to hold this.
You gotta angle it with the back end in the water.
Put the fin over
There you go.
DF95's most helpful fleet in the nation.
Who's got a fin?
Everybody's ready to solve your problems at the drop of a hat.
Lando said he had one too, Chris.
I grabbed one at the start.
But he doesn't have a bulb.
Joe has both, so just let him
Oh. I have a bulb. I don't have a pin.
Well, it doesn't need, he needs both.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I thought
With
somebody
your
said they
bulb
had
and
to.
his cue, you're good.
Try, relax.
We're all jumping in there, Chris. 8 guys makes the oil change go faster. Just remember that.
God damn. Do you
Get-
want me to go grab one of the boats from the office for tomorrow or later tonight?
I'll grab it. I'll do it. Chris.
Get 8 guys. 8 guys on that oil filter twisting. Freaking, you get that oil change done faster than anybody. All right, back to the action. We got Bill Bentz out front, the 541 with the premature launching. retrieval.
He needs there's
Now he's back in action.
I'll ask and see if
But who is putting pressure on Bill? But Michigan's own Michael Feldman, the 1-5 boat.
see if he's got shim. He's just doing one more.
Let's see if they play nice. It is B Fleet. Top 4 is all that matters.
You're gonna lose out on 2 races. Then. So at least this one will be.
We'll see how they do. As Bill's sizing up that outside mark first. After his trip on the paddleboard, Mr. Mike Feldman, 1-5, following suit. Kevin Hayes says, nah, I'll be a follower. Just got to be top 4. William, follow me. Parade continues. Nobody's choosing the inside. Alex says, I'm a follower too. We love it outside. Steve Lambert, I'll go outside. Finally, John to the inside in the 992. And Captain Dick in the 4-1. As we head back upwind, check in on our leaders.
Here's that back. We don't have a shim, so we can. Thank you very much.
Joel has the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Back to Joe. Back to Joe's.
Yeah.
Just taking it right out of his hands in the middle of the race.
All right.
A few guys working inside here. We'll see how they pay. But Bill's is out there, the 541.
He's going way better after
A little late in the day, B Fleet race. Bill's trying to get this wire to wire. Mystery metal. I think it's some zinc concoction is my guess. Bill just flexing on the whole B Fleet, saying, you know what, I launched my boat with no radio to beat you guys. I'll beat you guys with the radio on. As Bill makes it to the windward mark first again. Bill's going for the wire to wire. He's not messing around. As he heads back downwind.
I've got a magnet. I got a really beefy ass magnet. Want to go try fishing for one day.
Mr. Mike Feldman is not going, not just going to give it to him. As Mike gets the sails where he wants them for supreme downwind domination. Oh, look at him playing the angles. Just gobbling up. Telling Bill, eat my dirty air, Bill. As the boat links just evaporate downwind. The drone is even getting in on the action. Trying to slow Bill down. For our hero, Michael Feldman. As we head down, we got Kevin Hayes sneaking up on the inside in the 998. William Romulo in 7.6 is your top 4. The rest of the peloton, not sure what's going back there. Steve Lambert and Alex. Back to Bill. As Bill sizes up the gate. Oh, and Michael pulls a trick out of the old playbook. Says, I'm not going to be a follower. I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to tack on to starboard. And I'm going to punish the fleet. Oh, he's getting a little lift there too.
Number 104.
Bill's questioning life decisions, but just top 4. That's all we need, top 4. Bill tacks back to port. Michael's going to... Oh, is Mike going to give him the starboard love? No, Mike, the great Corinthian sailor that he is, says, Bill, we're going to go across the finish line holding hands, and we're going to bump up to A Fleet and fight it out up there. Oh, look at him. It's going to be a tie. It's going to be a tie for first. The great Corinthian action here. Oh no! Michael throws in a little tack for some spice at the finish. And yeah, hitting those teeny tiny finish lines isn't always easy. There we go. Bill in first. Mike Feldman in second in the 1.5. William Romolo. Romanian Thunder. 7.6. Oh, did Kevin sneak in there? That was the top four. Kevin was, I think, third. All right. Now Joe Roddy offering up a keel and bulb to Chris Macaluso. The tribe voted on it, and they will allow that part substitution as we get ready for another A Fleet race.